Hello everyone, FLR here, and welcome to another Space Engineers episode, where we started off by looking at a locked connector. So, as you can see, we've moved since the last episode. We are no longer on the planet. I believe in the last episode we were making preparations to leave. I decided not to record any of that stuff because it was a lot of flying through empty space with nothing happening. Me exiting out of the game, fixing some mods, editing some mods, getting back into the game, realizing I needed to take another mod off and add a different one, doing that, and then a friend and I doing about 2 hours worth of base building. So, let's start with a tour of the base. We'll come back to that in a minute, and we'll come back to that in a minute. So, the base is fully airtight. We're a little bit low on some resources, namely ice right now. But I do have this mod, the airlock block mod, installed. So it functions just like you would create an airlock, but it loses no oxygen. So we'll go ahead and take our helmets off in here. Conserve our oxygen tanks. So here is the command deck for the station and the medical area. So right now we actually have two of these blocks run, or two of these scripts running. We have one that's telling us how much power we're using, etc., etc. And then the regular Tim script running, telling us how much resources we have. As you can see, gold is pretty low here. Uranium's in decent shape. I wonder if we have any gold. This is not... No, we don't have any gold at all. Okay. So we'll have to get some gold. Here's the medical bay area. A couple of cryopods. Obviously, I don't need them, but anybody that plays on the server with me does. The base's antenna. And actually, I'm going to go ahead... We're going to do a little bit of exploring in our new area today. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the base antenna off. Oh, and I need to remove that. What is that? Italian anti-missile turret. Okay. There it is. Alright. Tele anti-missile turret is no longer showing on HUD. Good. So, this is actually the second placement of this base, the second iteration of this base. We were originally quite a bit closer to the planet. Actually, we were here at that GPS location, way 120 kilometers over there. And we didn't, we decided to move. We were somewhat far from a lot of useful resources. I hope this is better. I didn't really check this out. I just picked a random spot that was similar so we could place the base in a similar manner. I'll show you the outside of the base in a minute, and you'll understand why. Anyway, here's the cargo bay area. Here are a bunch of more of the bobs, the build and repair. Dudinkuses. And then you can see, actually you can see it from here, the base itself actually touches the asteroid. And you can see on this side as well. It goes into the asteroid there. So that's the purpose of having that this kind of donut-shaped asteroid here. The asteroid has iron and uranium, maybe? Or maybe just iron, I can't remember. Anyway, so this is the cargo room. It has our 8 cargo containers plus some build and repair nanobot ones. The command deck, obviously. And then down here, and everything is individually airlocked, so you can't depressurize the base all at once if the hull gets breached. Down here are the assemblers, and some more build and repair systems. And then across the way here, and our gravity generator. Across the way here are the refinery systems. Oh yeah, and you have to go down this way. The stair system, etc. is kind of wonky setup-wise. I was just trying to design a way to get down there quickly. And here's the reactor and battery room, and then through here, I'll have to put our helmet back on. These are additional refineries. Because we were running out of refinery space, actually. And I believe below this floor, if I remember correctly, is the shield generator room, which you can see from the outside, but you can't see from the inside. There might, I can't remember, there might be a door back here. No, there's not, I don't think. Yeah, no, there's no door back there. So there's actually no way to get into the shield generator room, which, that's fine, it doesn't matter. But anyway, so that's the interior of the base. Let's see, and we need to go back over here to get upstairs. And I'll give you kind of an exterior tour of the base here. And this episode is actually coming out a day late. My apologies for that. I had stuff going on yesterday, so I wasn't able to record for today. Oh, corrupt salvage drones incoming. So we do have the corruption mod, as has been mentioned in the past, on. Obviously, it didn't affect us while we were on the planet, but it does affect us here. So we'll go ahead and can see the ship is dealing with the drones. And now we have sim speed soup, even though it says 1.0, which is nonsense. Horse poop. So here, the base was originally going to be kind of concentric, I guess, hexagons, and I ended up getting tired of greebling, I guess, and just building it kind of in squares down. That's the shield room. And then the miner obviously attaches to the underside of the base here. That's going to get moved eventually. The base is going to be expanded eventually. For right now, at least, this is our permanent base. It's theoretically possible that we would move to, like, the moon or something. I've been considering that, depending on how heavily we are attacked by the corrupt mod. And then you can see the base connects to the asteroid over here. I put some windows. Because we have shields, I didn't feel that windows were too dangerous. Here's the shield mod. It's not all completely, it doesn't have all of the little, modules on. Oh yeah, and there is a door to get in there, I forgot. So yeah, that's the base. And in our nearby area, I've only found one. I think this is the closest thing that I've found. Yeah, and it's about 20 kilometers away, so I think I'm actually going to take the big ship out today. Go ahead and turn that off. I'm going to take the big ship out and go hunting for resources, because we are getting low on certain resources. Okay, boost up just a little bit. Oh, one of our thrusters, or one of our... Wonder what happened. Well, anyway. Go ahead, line up with that asteroid over there. So that back engine is damaged for some reason, and I'm not not sure why. When we were exploring initially, when we first started this base, we did encounter a hacking drone and a bunch of other pirates that did some fairly significant damage to us. And I've also encountered the hive ship already, which is supposed to be a rare spawn, but it's one of the things that I've encountered initially several times. But whatever, it's fun. But we're gonna go ahead and figure out what resources we have in the nearby asteroids. And I want to try and stay within about 15 kilometers of the base if I can, because our sort of primary method of getting resources right now, the small ship miner that we have, has, obviously being a small ship, has limited range. So there must be something missing from the build and repair systems that it didn't repair the ship properly. Because nothing got through our armor and shields in that battle. Except in the front where you can... Okay, I screwed up the armor in the front. That's lovely. Except in the front where you can see the armor is a different color than it originally was. I just opened GeForce Experience. My apologies. So let's take a look here. We'll have to be real careful. Oh, our ore detector has been destroyed. Well, that's a waste of a trip. Oh, no, not back to the asteroid base. Oh, and as you can see, the hacking drone has made a mess of everything. So I don't know what half this stuff is, but it is back under my control now, so... okay. New possible base location. Select. Jump. So we'll go ahead and jump back to the base. And then I guess I will grab the small ship. So as you might be able to tell, this asteroid is shaped a little differently than the first, or is a little bit larger than the first one. So we certainly have room to expand the base within the donut itself, if we needed to. Okay, get it lined up. Whoops, wrong direction. Let's see how close we were. There we go. Locked and loaded. Alright, let's get out of here. So actually, our two biggest resource deficiencies right now are ice and gold. Everything else we have enough to at least build kind of a minimum of anything we need. And we have plenty of, like, silicon and iron and some of those resources that actually are sometimes a little more scarce. So I'm going to check out this asteroid here because it looks interesting. Actually, I want to see what this is first. Pretty close to it. It might have... It looks like it might have gold on it, but I'm not sure. Let's take a look. It does have electrum. I don't even remember what all of this stuff does. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a bunch of that. Okay. Icy iron. Dolomite is magnesium. Oh, there's electrum. Okay. I'll go ahead and mine a bunch of this here and see what all we get. Alright, magnesium, gold. Okay, gold, silver, magnesium, and iron. Anything else? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, GPS. New from current. Go ahead and label that. Alright. Get out of the asteroid. Now I can, with this little miner, I can fairly freely, you know, manhandle the thrusters pretty aggressively, because it just doesn't use very much fuel. The big ship, I mean, I guess it makes sense, obviously, that the big ship uses a whole lot of fuel relative to this, so we'll go ahead and grab up as much of this as we can. It looks like we're pretty much full at this point, so we'll go ahead. I don't want to waste any resources, so we'll go ahead and head back in. Now I'm gonna go ahead and leave the asteroids that we've discovered up on the menu here so that we don't forget which one is which. And you can see a few parts from those drones now drifting past the base, which is interesting. Okay, gotta be careful here. The miner's maybe a little more zippy than I would, yikes, normally like a miner to be, but kind of whatever, I guess. I suppose you need the miner to be pretty zippy sometimes. Sometimes it has enough gyro power and sometimes it doesn't have enough gyro power. We'll go ahead and see if we can pull some hydrogen out of the base and out of the big ship to fuel our tanks. Let's see. Alright, it looks like it pulled everything out of the base, so go ahead and reburn, and then we're gonna do a little bit more exploring here. So let's go to that asteroid. Now we do have to kind of be a little bit careful out here, because it's certainly possible that there could be hostile forces around. So if that's the case, I have to skedaddle very quickly in this ship. Because while this ship does have shields, they're not necessarily very strong. Which could prove problematic should we run into hostile forces. So let's see what this asteroid holds, and then that will about close down the episode there. Mostly, I just wanted this episode to be kind of an introduction to our start in space. In the next couple of episodes, we're going to be doing some shipbuilding, probably some base designing, I guess is the best way to put it. Just to kind of make the base look a little more interesting. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this asteroid. It looks like it's largely iron. I may have explored it before, I'm not sure. But if it has ice, that would be great. Cadierite. I don't remember what cadierite is. Cobalt. Okay, we don't need cobalt. Go ahead, slip in here. More cadierite. Iron, lots and lots of iron. Yet more cadierite. Okay, more on this side. Yet more iron. So there's no shortage of iron. Oh, pyrite. That's fool's gold, right? Yeah. Alright. We'll go ahead and mark this one as CO and a U. Alright. So we found a little bit of resources that we need. Again, we got quite a bit of gold and silver from that one. So, not too concerned about those resources at this point, but we'll go ahead and get that little bit of cobalt we found refining, I suppose. Again, we don't need a lot of cobalt. We don't need silicon. The iron's in relatively good shape, so. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, you know, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, let me know why you didn't like it and what I can do to improve in the description. And certainly, you know, keep checking back to find improvements. And I'll see you in the next one.